What's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a little dieting talk and explain a couple things. But first I did want to show you guys my workout. I had this morning. I did back and a little bit of glutes. So I will show that, and I believe I will also show my post-workout meal. So here is my workout. Enjoy it. Alright guys, so I wanted to do a voiceover for my workout today. I focused on my back side, so basically back and glutes. I warmed up on the Stairmaster for about 10 minutes and then went into wide lat pull downs, and right here I'm doing about 25 reps lightweight, just to get the blood flowing in my back. And then I moved up the weight. I believe I was on 70 pounds, and I'm a weakling, so that's heavy for me. But I did 3 sets of 10 of these. And when you do these, you want to bring the bar to your chest and then pull it back up and get that nice stretch in your back and then back down. So that's the goal with these. I'll show you guys here that I did time all my reps. So you can see I'm timing myself. I'll do 30 seconds between each rep, and I highly, between each set, sorry. So when I'm resting, I'll do 30 seconds. And I highly recommend this because seriously, like, gets me out of the gym like 30 minutes faster than I would have. And it's like you're doing cardio because like your heart pumps the entire time because you're not really resting for a good amount of time. So definitely recommend timing your rest. I then moved on to a close grip pull down. So same thing, you want to bring the bar to your chest and then get a nice squeeze and pull forward. So I did another 3 sets of 10 of this one, and I'm not gonna lie guys, I'm exhausted. I've been so tired for the past couple days. So you can tell that I'm just struggling. I'm so tired. And then I moved on to these. So I put my foot up on the part of the seat where you put your legs under and pulled there. It's just a different movement, just a different way to squeeze. So once again, reaching all the way forward, pulling all the way back, wanting to squeeze like you have a pen or pencil in between your shoulder blades. So did 10 sets of 3 of this, definitely killed me. I think I did like 10 reps the first time, and then I did like 9 reps the second time, and then I think 9 reps the third time, just because I was like dying. But yeah, that was me timing my reps once again, timing my sets. And then here we go, another one of these. So yeah, I actually slept in till 8 o'clock today, which is so weird for me. Like, I wake up at like 6 o'clock usually. So obviously I can tell my body's just like not having it. I've been sleeping way more, and I don't know what's going on. But yeah, and this is my annoying self checking out my muscles. So that's that. And then I did 1-arm rows standing with the cable. So I did 10 on each side. And as you can see, when I pull in, I turn my wrist inward, and then once I release it, I turn it back out. So this is just a really good way to isolate that back muscle. And it's just switching it up, doing it one at a time, doing it with a cable, just so many different variations so I don't really get bored. Because honestly, with like most workouts, you can do the same thing every single time. And so it's nicer just to change things up, just to keep it interesting. So I did 10 on each side. I did 3 sets. And I know I like kind of swing with it a little bit, but that's because I am trying to go heavier. So that'll come, honestly, once you try to move up in weight. You're going to swing a little bit, and that's okay. I allow myself a little bit of wiggle room just because I know I'm trying to go heavier. I did some rack pulls here. That was 20 pounds on each side, and it was actually my first time doing something like this. Just wanted to switch it up. I experimented with the grip a little bit. I tried overhand, I tried underhand. Underhand just felt better to me right now, so that's what I did. It's really nice not being on a specific program for strength training or for prep or just anything at all, because I can go in the gym and do what I want, and that's so cool. I know like a lot of YouTubers for fitness that I follow, and I'm sure you guys probably follow also, are on plans and preps and things like that, and they have to do specific things, and I think that sometimes it takes the fun out of fitness. So I really enjoy that I can come in and just do whatever I want. So just threw this one in there. This is me. I'm warming up for deadlift. So I just took a bar, no weights added, just stretched all the way down and up. Just wanted to get my hamstrings and back and glute and everything nice warmed up before I went into deadlifts, just so I didn't tear any muscles or anything like that. Really glad I remembered to do this because I can't even tell you how many times I just went straight into deadlifting and hurt myself. And I was like, wow, like that was smart. I've got a couple questions about this belt that I'm putting on. It's a Harbinger, I think I'm saying that correctly, Harbinger belt, and I got it from Sports Chalet, I believe. But you can definitely get it on Amazon. Just look it up. I really, really like it. I know Emily Hayden uses the same one, and it does the job, so it's awesome. So I did 10 sets of, whoa, 3 sets of 10 for these deadlifts. It's only 45 on each side. I'm not gonna lie, guys, my deadlifts are not my strong suit. They really suck, honestly, and my form's not the best either. I'm getting better every day practicing. My main issue is I seem to make it 2 movements instead of 1, as you can kind of tell, but I'm working on making it 1 whole movement and then dropping the weight back down. So that is what I'm trying to focus on right now. That is my goal. So, and hopefully eventually moving up in weight. I did a more conventional deadlift because I am planning to destroy my glutes on Thursday, and you guys will see that. So I wanted to save my glutes a little bit, and I'll be doing more like sumo deadlifts and stuff like that on Thursday because those do focus more on your glutes. I went into glute kickbacks with the cable. I did 3 sets of 10 once again. Oh no, actually these I did 3 sets of 12. So yeah, these definitely like just destroy. There's so many variations of these guys. So a lot of people keep their leg bent, keep their leg straight. Like there's so many ways. So with mine, I like to keep my leg bent the entire time, getting a little bit straighter at the top so I can really squeeze that glute. But I like to keep it bent just because that feels good to me, and I like to do what feels right and will get me that nice burn. So that's how I do these. But definitely so many different things you can do with this cable and the strap for my ankle that I've showed you guys before. I've got on Amazon. It's the Stronger brand. So yeah, just really easy variation. This is like the very basic thing you can do with these. I'll be sure to try other things with these wraps and show you guys because I have so many ideas for these, so I'm really excited. But yeah, these just kill me. I can't even go that heavy. Like, you don't really have to, but they just kill me. So then I went to this extension. It's a back slash glute slash hamstring extension. It's my first time doing this one too. So basically this was just a nice burnout that hits your lower back and your glutes and your hamstrings. I play around with my hands here a little bit, put them behind my back. You'll see I put them in front of me again. So that's just to see what feels right. If you put your arms in front of you, it brings your weight more forward. It's up to you guys. You can even hold a weight if you want to, but because this was like kind of like a last burnout for me, that this was fine. I didn't need weight. I did 3 sets of 15 for this one, and it freaking burns. Alright guys, and my post-workout meal. It doesn't look, it looks really gross, but it's really good. It's 4 egg whites, some spinach, a serving of turkey, and then that's Laughing Cow cheese. And then this is 180 grams of peach. So I got a little bit of veggie, a little bit of fruit, good carbs, protein. It's gonna be delicious. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that workout. Felt good. I'm pretty tired now. It's been a rough past couple days. Honestly, I haven't been feeling like myself. I've just been so tired and my stomach's been really upset. Like every time I eat something, I feel like I'm not digesting it. I feel like I'm just eating it and it's like sitting in my stomach, and it just really sucks. I don't know. Working out definitely helped me, I think, today, just move everything around and get my body going. I don't know. We'll see if I start to feel better. So today I wanted to talk about dieting. So basically, I'm gonna just lay it out for you guys, a couple of the different dieting ways you can diet and just pros and cons and things like that. So first of all, I'm gonna talk about 3 types of dieting today, and there's so many I could talk about, but I'm just gonna kind of revolve around these main 3. So the first one is flexible dieting, of course. The second one is intuitive eating, and the third one is meal planning. So Flexible dieting. Flexible dieting is what I do. It's basically counting your macros. Macros are proteins, fats, and carbs, and your micros are, you know, your vitamins, your minerals, and things like that. So it's based around your macros. And basically you have a set number of grams for each macro. So I'll tell you guys personally, my macros right now are 150 grams of protein, 130 grams of carbs, and 35 grams of fat. So that is what I'm eating right now, and I'm not carb cycling, I'm not doing anything like that, and that's just a whole different video. But yeah, that's basically what I'm eating every day. I'm not super strict, but anyways. So that is flexible dieting. You're basically just hitting your set goal. Pros and cons. Pros, you can eat whatever you want. Like literally yesterday I wanted Reese's Puffs, so I fit a serving of Reese's Puffs into my cereal because flexible dieting. So you can fit whatever you want into your macros as long as you hit those specific numbers. Cons. The cons of flexible dieting are that a lot of people, because they think, oh, I can fit like Reese's Puffs and Froyo and things like that into my diet, they forget to fit a lot of like the most important things, your micronutrients. Like they forget about their veggies and their fruits and stuff like that, and that should be first priority. So I think that is a con. For some people, like for me, I do struggle a little bit with binging and stuff just because you are following a set plan. And just by like following a set plan of anything, and like once you hit your macros or you look at a specific food and go, wow, I want that, but I don't have enough macros for that, it kind of gets you in a weird place of like, oh my God, I want it more because I can't have it, and then you binge and stuff like that happens. So that is definitely a con of flexible dieting, and that's a con of most diets, honestly. But that's a con I've found. But overall, I think flexible dieting is the best for me personally, and I've been really enjoying it, and that's flexible dieting. The next is intuitive eating. So intuitive eating is what it sounds like. Intuitive eating is just intuitively eating. It's eating based on what you feel you need. You eat when you're hungry, you stop when you're full, and that's basically it. Pros and cons. Pros is you're not on a plan, you're not like restricted to anything, you like just have like all the freedom in the world, right? The cons are probably pretty obvious. Like for me personally, when I think intuitive eating, and you're like, wow, I'm really hungry and I feel like I'm low energy, so I probably need carbs. Okay, I'll eat carbs. For me, I'd say that all the time, and I'd be like, wow, you know what? I personally intuitively feel like I need some frozen yogurt right now, so I'm gonna go get that. Like, that's why that doesn't work for me. But if you have very good willpower and you're very, you know, like, you're very health conscious with your food and what you're putting into your body, then it could work for you. And it also is very good because it could keep like probably less binging and stuff like that because you're just eating when you're hungry and not restricting yourself in any way. So there's a lot of good things to intuitive eating. Intuitive eating is, you know, not done when you're on competition prep typically or prepping for anything, but because it's so like you don't know what you're putting into your body, you're not tracking anything. So there's that one. And then finally there's meal plans. So meal plans are what they sound like. So you have like your meals set out for you for like the week or the month or the day or whatever it is. You know what your like meal 1, meal 2, meal 3, you know what they're going to be, and usually it's like the same every single day or every other day or whatever it is. So you can actually implement this into flexible dieting. So you can hit a specific number of macros, but you planned all your meals ahead of time and they're all prepped, so it's still a meal plan. There's also a lot of like programs that do meal planning. I know that you can like sign up for and things like that. But I think it's definitely a good option because it keeps you on track. Your foods are like, they should be prepped and ready for you, so that's really nice. Pros and cons. Cons, you know, you could still binge. Binging comes with anything. If you're like, oh, I can't eat that, that's not on my meal plan, oh my God, now I really need to eat it, I want it more because I can't have it. You know, that whole circle. Pros, basically it's really easy to stay on your diet. It's like set for you and you just follow it. So pros and cons to everything. So to know which dieting is right for you, I would honestly do trial and error. You know, try flexible dieting, find your macros, and there's a lot of ways to figure out what your macros are specifically. I'm not going to get into details of that right now, but you can find a coach. There's websites where you can like look into it. So I would recommend just going on, like, I know Honey Buns Fit, Jen Heward, on her website, you can figure out your macros, and there's one right there. There's so many. Just Google what are my macros and I'm sure something will come up. So you can try flexible dieting, just trial and error, what works for you. If you know, like, I do have a lot of willpower and I can't eat like this, and I can just think to myself, be healthy, and I can be healthy, then intuitive eating can work for you. If you think, no, like, I can't just hit my macros and I can't like do that, I need specific meals set out, then try meal planning, you know? So you should know yourself and what would work for you. And if you don't, then just try each one and go from there. So those are the main 3 that I want to talk about. And one thing I do really want to touch on is diets today and why they don't work. So huge one. I don't want to put anyone down. I don't want to put any companies down. I'm just putting my honest opinion. It's very subjective. You know, don't hate on me for this. Herbalife. I'm not a fan of Herbalife. Why? I don't know much about it, honestly. I'm not super credible to go into so much detail about this specific diet. However, I've seen lots of Snapchats and Instagrams and all that stuff of people that have done it, and the company itself putting stuff out there. And what I see is tons and tons of pills, shakes, and like stuff like that. And I just think that's not, if your diet consists of you taking like 10 pills at once each meal, and just all your meals are in shakes, like, that's not practical and that's not realistic. That should not be what your meals should look like. This should be that's not health to me, you know what I mean? And it's not realistic, because the second you come off those pills and the shakes and all that stuff and you start eating real food, your body's gonna be like, whoa, 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 and blow back up, and all of that extra weight is gonna come back on. So that's how I feel about it, because no one can be on an Herbalife diet for the rest of their life. It's not realistic. Like, and it's expensive, you know? I don't know how much it is, but you're still paying for a service, so I'm sure it's not like cheap. But yeah, it's like, that's why that doesn't work for me. And Honey Buns Fit, Jen Heward, she does talk a lot about why you should not restrict. And it is so true. And if you're on Herbalife or things like that, you are technically restricting, because you're not allowing yourself to have certain foods, but you're eating most of it from shakes and stuff like that. And the second you have like cake or just something off your diet, which is okay, like refeed every once in a while, go for it, keep you mentally sane, you will blow up. Your body won't be able to process it. It won't be good in the end. And that's why you should never restrict any foods. You should keep things in your diet. And that's why I just think you need to keep all these foods in your diet. I don't know how else to like say it. It's just, you have to be realistic about things. You can't say, all right, I'm gonna eat all these pills, or I'm gonna only eat veggies and this and this and this, and I'm gonna only eat chicken. And like, it doesn't work like that. And you just didn't have to. And like, that's good. It should be good news that that's not how you should be dieting and living your life, you know? You should, I mean, once again, prep and stuff is so different. If you're on prep, disregard. I should do a whole nother video on that. But it's just, don't restrict. Try different meal plans that work for you. And yeah, that's how I feel about all of that. For people just starting to diet or just getting into something and they're not really wanting to be fully committed to any diet or anything like that, they just want to, like, I don't know, lose a couple pounds without making it so serious. There are a couple tips that I'll give you that have personally made a huge difference for me when I first started out, like a really long time ago. But number 1, serving size. Like, the serving size is like the best and worst thing ever. Whatever you eat, measure it, weigh it, whatever, serving size. That will make such a big difference. Like, you will be so surprised at how much you were eating before, and it will teach you to be more aware of just food in general. So look at the serving size. That'd be so big. Drink more water. I'm sure you've heard that before. Drink water. I drink about a gallon a day, a gallon to a gallon and a half, depending on what's going on. Drink your water. Lift weights. So I know a lot of girls, when they decide they want to lose weight, they go straight to cardio. And cardio is a great tool for burning calories and losing weight. However, weightlifting should not be neglected. Weightlifting should be your core of life. So just by having more muscle on your body, you are always burning more calories even at rest. Your metabolism speeds up. Just overall, it's like way better for you. So putting on that muscle, and girls, you're not gonna get bulky, I promise. God, you know, we try so hard to get muscle. Like, I try so hard to like get muscle, and it's like so difficult. So why are you so scared to go lift weights if you think it's gonna like... Okay, moving on. Lift weights. Cardio is good. Implement cardio if you want to lose weight. Definitely burn more calories, but lift weights. All right, guys, so that is going to be the end of this workout and this dieting talk. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please, please, please give this a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. It would mean a lot to me. It really helps me out. And yeah, thank you so much. So I will be filming later on a controversial exercise world talk with my brother, and I will also be filming a workout at Barbell Brigade and another workout somewhere else. Just a lot of footage coming you guys' way because I will be moving this Saturday. Oh my god, August 16th. The more the days pass, like I just get more stressed because it's so much to move and start your life again in a different place. I don't know, but it's gonna be a lot, and I'm gonna be so busy there because school's starting also, so I won't be able to get videos up as frequently. So I'm gonna try to film a lot right now so I can get a lot out to you guys. So yeah, that's the situation, and that's what's going on right now. So I hope you guys have a really good day, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.